Welcome back to the channel. Wayne from A1 Electrical Services. Just pottering about with the van today. I haven't got back to work yet because I tested positive for COVID, so I'm isolated at the moment, so I'm just going to try and sort the van out a bit and do a few upgrades. So plan is, all my Velcro stuff here has come off, so I'm going to rip all that off, re-super glue it. I've got a case of Loctite here, so I'm going to super glue all that back on and then staple it as well for a bit of extra security. Fingers crossed that'll do the job. So that's that. I am then going to run, you've probably seen before, I've got LEDs in the back of here already, but they only work when the ignition is on. I'm going to rip that out and run in a few strips and then a strip across the top of the drawers as well. Got that idea from Corey off Artisan Electrics. I seen him doing it the other day, so I'm going to do that, but I'm going to wire them to the internal lights of the van. As soon as the doors are open, they'll all come on. I've also, one of the headlamps had gone, so I have picked up these. These are the lights that I used to use in my truck. They're absolutely amazing. So I've got a full set of headlights and main beams as well. Haven't got the side lights yet, they haven't turned up, but I will swap them over as soon as they come. But these are fantastic lights. I absolutely love these for the vehicle. So yeah, they'll be going in, and I'll just show you what I've got. I've got a kit here of the wiring and some LED tape lights. These are you've basically got a 12 volt plug-in connection on them. I don't know if you can see that on the video. I'll show you anyway as I get on with it. But yeah, I'm using those. So that's going to be the video today. No, it is kind of electrical, but not really. But yeah, I can't really do much else at the moment, so I'm going to get this done and I'll get through it all and show you as I progress. Right, so that's what I've done there. You can see I super glued it. I've used some staples. They're all white ones because it's cable staples, that's all I had. But most of that's going to be covered now anyway with the backs and things. But yeah, that's that. There's no rhyme or reason with it. I've just basically gone across the tops of them all. And then the bigger ones I've done a few in the middle because there's like sagging parts. So I tried to get as many sagging parts out as I can by putting staples. So I'll just leave that glue dry for a little while now before I hang anything on there. But that's that, and then we're going to have a look at these LEDs. Right, that's the interior light there. That's where I'm going to be coming off with my cables. I'm going to have to pop this out now, and I'm going to run the cable behind the carpet here. I'll re-glue that, and then through, you see this hole? Through here, I'm going to hook one out here, and then, like I said earlier, I'm going to drill a 20mm hole in line with that, so a centre. That's going to go straight across the roof. And then we're going to have another one over there. We're going to feed all the cables through the back of here because it's hollow, so you don't see them. This is the old tape. It still works, but I'm just disconnecting it all. I'm going to take all this out this currently runs down here, and it's just plugged in on a USB into my charging station there. So yeah, that's the plan. And I crack on with that now. Oh, and then we're gonna have to get another one down and around here somehow to go in these, because basically what I want is when I open this up, there's a light on up in here. So we shall see how that goes. But yeah, that's the plan anyway. So basically what I'm doing, I'm getting my cable tongue now and I'm fishing across because the cable wouldn't go down on its own. Another situation where the cable tongue is the bee's knees. As you can see that, it's coming through there. So if I just show you these, I'm using the female adapter because this is the feed. So the feed will be a female and then the male is going to be the receiving end. You never want to have your male as your feed adapter. That includes anything AC as well. But yeah, so I've done that. I haven't got any heat shrink with me at the moment. I have ordered some on Amazon Prime, so it should be here today. Another good thing with me doing it this way is I can always unplug it, slip the heat shrink over and then redo that anyway. But fingers crossed that'll turn up while I'm still doing this and then I can get it all done properly. But yeah, that's going to be the situation here. I'm going to have 3 of these now hanging and then the lights can go in. Right, so what I've done now, I've cut the tape the length for this. It's going to go under here. I've had to take these screws out because the screws I had in there were too long and they're fouling underneath, so I'm going to have to get something a little bit shorter to go in there. I've got to drill through this piece just to get from drawer to drawer, so I'm going to fix this in now and see how we get on. Sorry for the crap camera angle, but the camera fell over. So yeah, that's in now. And, fingers crossed that will do the job. This is all experiments for me, mind. I'm no good at this stuff. I'm no auto electrician at all. This is all just an experiment. So welcome to the experiment. Sort this fucking camera out. Welcome to the experiment, ladies and gentlemen. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then oh well. Money down the drain. Right, so we've got to do the ceiling ones now. I don't know how well we'll work out. Right, so that's 3 in out of 4. Just got the last one to do now. I got these off Amazon. If anyone's interested, I'll put a link in the description. They come in packs of 2, so in every box you get two sets of strips. You have to buy this pack separate then with the cables and the adapters. But yeah, I thought they're pretty nifty. I'll give them a whirl. I don't know how well they're going to hold up or what kind of light they give, but for the price of them, you know, I can't remember what I paid, if I'm honest. I'll double check before I put the link up. And the centre one that everyone's going to see the most is going to be the worst by the look of it, because there's nowhere to hide the cable. I should have gone for a bigger hole, but never mind. No, it's not bang on straight, I know, but never mind. Probably not even close to straight. But never mind. So we've got our 3 strips in now. We've got the one in the drawers. Time to connect them all up. Let's see if the van bursts into flames. This is what I'm left with here. 4 connections now to try and get into the back of there. And try and get it around the back of this wood. Around behind the ply. Somehow. Here's me lighting cables. Why do they always do this? doing a bit of fault finding right now because this one strip isn't working. I don't know why. So we're going on DC. 13 volts there, so why not? Must be a faulty connector. Gotta be. I've got 12 volts there, so. I'm lying, actually I got 14 volts there, so. Look at that. Faulty connector block. Well, not connector, faulty connector. So, at least that's sorted. Starting to get dark now, so should really think, oh, cleaning up and tidying away. Oh, Amazon has been. This thing on the heat shrink, heat shrink. I'm going to need a fairly big one for this, bigger than that. So the biggest one they do by the look of it. I don't even think that's going to fit. It's not going to fit. Oh well, heat truck don't fit, so I'm going to have to get a bigger size again. Well, that was a great success. So, yep, they're all in. They don't look the prettiest, I know, but I do quite like that effect. So, if I'm looking for something in the night time now, it's going to be so much easier to find because it is getting darker earlier, isn't it? So there we go. That's that. We just need to get these headlights done. Well, first of all, I'm going to hoover all this van out, ready for when I start back work. And then we're gonna do the head. Right, so that's the back done. I'm gonna do the headlights now. It's getting quite dark, but if I just show you the current setup with the headlights, just so you can see the difference. Obviously, that's the one that's failed. So I'm gonna be swapping this and the high beam. I haven't got the side lights yet, but I will do them as soon as they come. So let's get on with that. Let's go see Barry, shall we? He's out playing while I'm doing this. Barry! Hello, what are you doing? Come on, Daddy. Come on in. What's this? What's Daddy got? Hello. He's my boy. Absolutely mental. Anyway, let's get on with this. Apologies for the poor footage, it's getting really dark now, but I have ordered a little light to go on the top of my camera, which is coming shortly, so that should improve things. Got my uni light set up here anyway. I'll just show you these lamps that I'm fitting. They're the Northside ones, they're really good. They're about, I think they're 30 quid a set, but they're really worth it. You've got a little fan on the back for cooling them, and then these just plug into your connections then. They're a little bit of a pig to get in, but because of the size of them, I don't know if anyone's got a Citroen Berlingo, but there's the houses in there. The cover's missing off this one. No, it's not. There's the cover. So you've got a cover there, like that keeps moisture out, and then you've got to get there's a little clasp in here that you've got to pull off, and then the unit should just come out. It's caught on something now, I don't know what. It's all wrapped around the wires. Why don't they make cars easier to work on? And there we go. So that just unplugged off there. So that's the existing, which is your basic halogen, and that's the LED replacement. And I don't even see, but that's the plug-in bit then off the LED to fire it up. But I'll get this in now. I'll try and keep the camera set up actually. I don't know how well I can do this because it's quite dark. I can't even see my windscreen, so I don't know where I'm putting this camera at the moment. Right, I have no idea what your views like today, ladies and gentlemen, so I do apologise in advance. Pull that wire out of the way just so I can get in. Just getting this metal clasp back on is the hard part with these LEDs, because the back end where the fan is so big. I don't know if you can see, I really apologise if you can't, but you've got three like notches on here. They've got to line up with the truck, with the van. So we've got one thicker one and two thinner ones. The thinner ones are the bottom and the top one's the top centre. So it is slightly off centre if I'm honest, but I'll call it top centre because that's the one that goes at the top. Sorry if my fat head's in the way. The visibility isn't great. You're my holiday. That's on, that's in. Really don't know if you can see this, but then all you do is plug these in, There we go. Tuck all this in, you've got a bit of space to the side, tuck that in and then pop your cap back on. And that is that. So let's give it a whirl, is it? Right then, so let's try this out. Let's turn the engine on. There we go. And lights, camera action. There we are, that's the headlights, LED. I do need to change the side lights, they're on their way. That one's gone, but look at that, I didn't even know that had gone. But yeah, that's the headlights, and then let's try full beam. I made the same mistake with this as I did with my truck. I bought two sets, one for main beam, one for full beam, and you only need one. So I've got a spare set again. The other ones I had for about 6 months. I just sat around the house. I ended up giving them to my brother-in-law in the end because he ended up buying an L200. But there we are. You know, live and learn, they say, but I still didn't learn. But here's the back of this anyway. Nice and bright if I want to do some work in the evenings. So Leighton's got no excuse now for not finding kit, because he can see, and even the drawers are lit up. Quite chuffed with them drawers if I'm honest. But yeah, that's that. It's not the neatest of jobs, but it's functional, it does what I want it to do. Lights up. Like I said, I'm no auto technician or auto electrician. I'm just a bog standard spark, which I'm okay at. I'm not amazing at that either, but they're all in, they're working, that's all that matters to me. So thanks for watching. I know it's not been a brilliant video, but it's a bit of content if you're bored, showing you what I'm getting up to while I've got COVID. But yeah, hopefully back in work next week, so I should have some more content coming to me on the job. But thanks for watching anyway. If you have, thanks for taking your time. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share with your friends, and I'll see you on the next one. So take care of yourselves, and as always, stay safe. Ta-ra.